Welcome to the Animus.
I'm doing you a favor. Don't dare touch me.
Find and kill your targets in any way you see fit.
You have taken the lead.
Once again, it's Hornor 606 here with some more Assassin's Creed Revelations. As you can see, I'm going to be playing some Deathmatch. Going to be playing on Rome, Dusk map, and as you can see, almost a full lobby. There are a couple of low level players, the rest of them Prestige. Going to be playing as the Brigand, as I don't think I play with the other character personas enough, so I'll play with the Brigand. And going to be using my charge and disguise abilities, because you know those abilities have been working out quite well for me. Apart from that, I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I'm not going to be talking too much about the gameplay or hardly anything about apart from what I've just said. I'm going to be talking more about the Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer, which most of us have probably seen on YouTube by now. Lots of videos, or a few videos on that, of the multiplayer mode domination from the Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. And from what I saw of it, I actually quite liked it, and I can't wait to, you know, hopefully get my hands on that if they bring out a beta. I mean, they've done it for the past two Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer games. Can't see why they wouldn't do it for the third one. I hope they do, and if not, I hope we get to see some more videos before the game comes out. But if we don't, you know, the game's coming out, you know, towards the end of this year, so quite a while to go. But anyway, Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer, the gameplay mode was domination on all the YouTube videos that I saw, and one of the big changes that I noticed was the combined kill and stun button. Now I don't know if it's specific to this mode or it will be the same for all the modes. I'm not too sure on that one, but you know, that's gonna make a lot of people happy, because that's that big B button that was floating above people's head, or the circle button if you're on PlayStation 3 floating above your heads, annoyed a lot of people, because a lot of people felt, you know, this is a bit of a giveaway, you know, especially if you try and move into a blend group or something sneaky, you know, trying to go for that silent approach and try and slip into that blend group, and only for that big button to appear above your head and give you away because you're standing right next to your target. Well, now because it's a combined button, it's both the kill and the stun button, that eliminates one large problem. That whole problem is gone. So now, you know, can't particularly spam the stun button, because you know that button's going to be floating above your target's head. It's going to be floating above, you know, NPC's head also, and it's going to be floating above your pursuer's head as well, that same button. So you have to be a lot more careful with what you do. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure if you know, if they're not your pursuer, you could end up accidentally killing an NPC and possibly lose your contract, which is for some people is a good thing, because now there's a repercussion to the spamming of the B button, because now you could instead you can just accidentally kill someone, lose your contract. So there now is a downside to someone mashing the button trying to stun people, because they don't know who is actually after them. And I guess it would also kind of cut down on the contested kills as well, which does seem to make a return. Contested kills, honorable deaths, because you know, again, you're going to lose your contract, so people are going to be a bit more wary about who they try and stun and kill, that kind of thing. But domination mode is, I guess some people compare it to chest capture. I can't particularly think at the moment of a mode that I can compare it to, but it is a mode that we've seen in loads of other first person shooters, and you pretty much, you know, it's your typical capture and defend type gameplay mode. So you got a number of areas on the map, and you have to both in one round. The round is only 10 minutes, so that's different from chest capture where you had 2 rounds and you switched between the defending and the killing. Oh sorry, the defending and the capturing. And this is 1 round and you're doing both, you're capturing and you're killing. So there are a number of areas on the map which you can capture. Once you've entered one of these areas, you have to be in this area for a certain amount of time to capture it. and then once you captured it, you can move on to capture the other areas, or you can stick around and defend the area that you've just captured. Now it's a team-based mode, so you have other team members with you, and I assume from what I'm seeing it's still the 4-on-4, so the maximum of players is still 8. There's no reason to increase it. I think 8 is the right amount. But so from what I've seen, when someone comes into your area that you've captured, you can kill them and they can stun you. Now I'm not sure how, in a situation where, well, if you come out of domination, say wanted, and you have a situation where your pursuer is there and your target is there, I'm not sure how that would work. If you wanted to stun someone first and then kill the person afterwards, would you have to lock on? Would you have to make more use of the lock to overcome that problem? I'm not sure how that would work in that kind of situation. There have been plenty of times where both your pursuer and your target are right next to you, and typically you probably would go for the stun first and then try and go for the kill. But anyway, only time will tell. And back to domination, if you go into your pursuer's captured area, obviously things are reversed. You can stun them, but they can kill you. So sounds like, you know, a mode that we've seen so many times before. I guess you could say it's a mixture or variation on some of the modes that we've seen in Assassin's Creed multiplayer. But I'm excited for it. It's something new. In Revelations we had, I think it was 4 new gameplay modes: Deathmatch, Simple Deathmatch, Artifact Assault, and what was the last one? Corruption. I think those were the only new ones that were introduced. Everything else was carried over from Brotherhood, apart from Alliance, which I would like to see make a return. A lot of people didn't like it, mainly because I don't know what people's complaint was. I think it's mostly because it's a team-based aspect, but the only problem is it's only 2 people. Whereas Manhunt, you've got 2 teams of 4. This game, it's 3 teams with 2 people on each team. Or in some cases, you know, bad luck, you could be the one team where there's only 1 person. But I hope Alliance makes a return. I didn't have too much problem with it. Even though there were plenty of matches I played in Brotherhood where it wasn't working as a team when playing Alliance. You know, just treating it like a normal wanted thing. And I still enjoyed it. But you know, hopefully that will make a return. Hopefully there are some new, more interesting gameplay modes that they introduce. But apart from that, we saw the return of the smoke bomb. It didn't look too instant to me like it is in Revelations. To me it looked like, before looking at the animation, it took a while to kick in, a couple of seconds or a second. But I'm not too sure that I could be completely wrong on that completely. But it did have its overall cooldown was increased, or most of the abilities, a lot of the abilities I saw there, the cooldowns have been increased. But for the smoke bomb, people will be happy because, you know, a lot less of the smoke bomb and poison kind of thing, which annoyed a lot of people and which has become a common thing now in Assassin's Creed Revelations. But if the overall cooldowns and the other one, you've got the overall cooldowns for your losing streak, and you got another one that reduces the cooldown time. I can't remember what it's called. If you still have those and you still have the crafting ability, if that makes it, or if these 3 things make a return, you can still potentially lower the cooldown time for the smoke bomb. So we'll see how that all works, if any of that actually makes a return. But anyway, apart from that, we saw the hidden gun, which is something new. Well, hidden poison dart, hidden poison gun, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much like your hidden gun. You take aim, and it seems to take a little bit longer. But you take aim and you shoot it at your target, and eventually you will poison them. And it pretty much works. From when you poison them, it seems to work in the same way as a normal poison does. So it takes, well, about 5-6 seconds to kick in. I wasn't really counting before that target becomes poisoned. And it has the same disadvantage. Obviously someone else can come along and intercept that kill, I would assume. Whether the normal poison will make a return, who knows. I can't see why not. There's nothing wrong with it. So apart from that, we had another ability that turns you invisible. I'm not sure how that will look on your pursuer's screen. There must be a disadvantage to that ability to balance it out. So there must be something on your pursuer's side that will kind of give you away if you are using that ability. Only time will tell. But I guess that's a cool new ability. You know, the game's got the multiplayer's got an overall, you know, new presentation, the way they do things. From you selecting your character and you see all the characters come up on screen once everyone selected their characters. That's pretty cool. A lot of people didn't like the reuse animation for the contested and no death kills from Assassin's Creed Revelations. That might change again. I'm not sure how early this build is. Again, everything is subject to change. Also the music, I hope that changes. I hope they go back to a bit more of a Brotherhood style where the music was mostly silent. But who knows? But the only thing I know is that they're reusing the same music that was in Assassin's Creed Revelations. But hopefully that will change. And along with those changes, I hope they improve things like matchmaking, because Brotherhood and Revelations had both had their problems with matchmaking. Revelations, you had this annoying ability where everyone's put into a lobby full of 8 people, but the game just wouldn't put you into a match. In Brotherhood, you'd be lucky to get into a match. But apart from that, you know, this video is nearing its end. I haven't really got much else to say on that. I'm looking forward to more Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed listening to me talk. If you did like the video, leave a comment. Always good to hear comments. Again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time, and goodbye. And if you enjoyed that, you can check out my Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer playlist, along with my videos from the beta. And also you can check out my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood videos on my playlist. You can also check out my YouTube channel where all my videos are listed. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.